Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Cornmoon Tarot. You can call me Moon. So today we are going to do a message of messages from the higher realms, from your soul tribe. I really wanted to set the intention to allow you to have an out-of-body experience, to calm the nerves of the stresses that are happening in life, and for us to just connect with your soul tribe. And if you don't know what a soul tribe is, it's your soulmates, it's your family that shares your same essence, that shares your same soul, that you feel at home with, that you feel like you've known before. It's kind of like when you have a nice cup of coffee or nice tea in someone's house that makes you feel comforted and loved and seen, that makes you feel like you could just be yourself and you won't be judged. So yeah, we're going to talk to them. We're going to say the messages that they have for you. And I'm just going to be using oracle cards today, no tarot cards. So yeah, there's 4 piles for you to choose from. Let's get started. 55 on the timer. So it's an energy of change for a lot of you. And I think a lot of us are going through the season of change. And I am really excited to be stepping into this with you. And there's nothing to be afraid of because we are protected and we are supported. 111. So once again, an energy of you're on the right path. And this is just a reading of confirmation. So yeah, let's get started. This is group number 1, Anaconda. It says, dude, I don't know if you could even see that. It says camouflage and imbalance. So this is group number 1's card. Group number 2 is B, which is responsibility and dedication. This is group number 2's card. Pretty with little flowers right there. Okay. Group number 3 is Jaguar, charisma and shamanic gifts. And so group number 3 is actually going to be different. This is the group I felt like I had a dream about this, so it gave me the idea through a dream. But this is the group to where if your birthday was recent, if you still feel the energy of your birthday, or if it is your birthday soon, or if it is today, this is a timeless reading, by the way. So whenever you run across this, this is going to be, you know, for you. But, and also if you feel the energy of your birthday coming up, so it could be a month from now, whenever you feel like, oh, it's my birthday soon, then this is your group. So yeah, this is a Jaguar. And this is the card that came out for you. Charisma and shamanic gifts. So it's the energy of gifts for you coming in. So very interesting. And group number 4, you have Narwhal, uniqueness and freedom. Narwhal is a very unique sea creature, especially with the unicorn type of thing. So it's very, very out of this world. Look at how it's basking in the light. So this is group number 4, uniqueness and freedom. Okay. Beautiful. So if you need more time, you can rewind. You could see once again these group selections. There we go for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So yeah, and also you could pick a group by the number generator on Google, 1 to 4 random number generator, and that could help you choose your pile. So if you are ready, then I will see you in your group. Thank you all for supporting me, for allowing me to take my time off when I need to, and to come back when I feel like spirit and the divine is ready to lead me to give a, you know, a reading or a general message, a message in general to you guys. So yes, make sure to like and subscribe to join our Moon family, and I will see you in your group. Hello, group number 1s. If you guys chose the Anaconda with imbalance and camouflage. I don't know why I wanted to say courage, but so immediately when I got this card for you, I got taken to this little thing I have. It's a chameleon, and it reminds me of Tangled, but also this chameleon is about camouflage. When I first got this chameleon, the card said with it, when you carry this, this will give you the courage to adapt to your environment, especially when leading to the life that you want to live. And it's kind of like you are naturally someone who pulls from other people and learns and adapts and is continuously yourself, learning to be yourself through each experience, through everything that you are learning. And the Anaconda was talking about, I read this in the book right now, that we first are when we're adapting to an environment, we suss it out. You probably are one to suss out an environment, to make sure you are safe, to learn how you can survive, and to understand people's weaknesses. And once you are adapting, you can actually have a very good impact on people, especially with who you are, and you can get what you desire by being naturally yourself. You are someone who is a friend to a lot of groups of different people, and I think that you are in this energy right now that this can be utilized a lot. This can be benefiting you so you can be the person you want to become in this lifetime or whatever you believe in. But I'm really seeing that this is a divine timing for you to adapt to change, especially with the anaconda. The anaconda is an animal that adapts to their environment. I'm seeing a lot of angel numbers for you, by the way. I seen 1, 2, 3, 44, and 55. So I think your soul tribe is really reaching out to you to tell you that you are not limited. You are wise beyond your years, no matter how old you are. And you are someone who could have empathy, sympathy, who can relate to many people. You are someone who went through a lot of things, a lot of experiences to help people know that you can relate to them and that they are not alone. So 222, like you are here for supporting. It's like you are someone who is a healer, and you may look at the anaconda, the snake, and be like, very tricky energy. But with this energy that I'm getting, with this vibe that I'm feeling, it's your soul tribe reminding you how complex you are and how that doesn't make you fake. It doesn't make you inauthentic. If anything, it makes you filled with more love. And there's a lot of people who can like you, especially in your past. You probably believe that there's a lot of people who didn't really respect you or who didn't really like you because they probably felt like, who is this person, thinking they could be liked by other people. If anything, you were protected by those people because they were jealous or they felt threatened, because you may be someone who triggers other people into thinking something is wrong with you, when in actuality, you are a mirror for them to continue on and for them to realize that they need healing in certain areas. So you are someone who is very strong, who is very loving, and who has a lot of power in that area. And those right people will be attracted to you because you give love unconditionally. And that is beautiful. You are in this energy to not only learn about other people, but to help them through that learning, to help them through that understanding. So it's very beautiful energy, because it's like you are naturally doing this for the greater good, for being like, okay, I have to tap into this version of myself so I could listen to this person. I have to tap into this past version of myself to remember what I learned through that to help this person. It's all about benefiting yourself and others. It's a very, like I said, very healing energy. So that was like 4 minutes in, but I felt very called to divulge to what? So I'm gonna pull oracle cards. Once again, I'm not doing tarot cards. I'm moving with the divine through source to understand what I have to do for healing and for loving, moving slowly. So I think that you're also in that energy of moving slowly, of learning, of adapting. So let's see, let's pull some oracle cards for you to get a message from the higher realms, from your soul tribe, messages that you need to hear right now. Oh, wow. Angel of abundance, a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So that's those are beautiful colors too. The pink reminds me of the heart, and the yellow reminds me of sun. It's like a sunset and a sunrise. So you've been through a lot of cycles in your life, especially with cycles closing and ending. It's almost like you've been through every day of wondering when life is going to change. And they're here. And also, by the way, Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. It has nudity in this deck, but it's a very beautiful picture. Look at the stars shining on her, like she's allowing this energy to bask while she's resting. So I think as you sleep too, you are purging a lot of energies. And yeah, the goddess of the shadow, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So like I said, the anaconda, if you feel like you're being deceptive through the energy of trying to merge with different energies to help them, you really aren't. You are actually helping other people. And especially in the past, you probably thought this energy of like I keep saying the word energy, but you probably thought you were like being deceptive or something like that, but you really weren't. You were just trying to find yourself through other people, and you're continuously doing that. But instead, now that you got a hold of that, now that you understand who you are, you can still mold now because you have a foundation of who you are. So now you could go through different people and camouflage and adapt to everybody by being yourself, but also, like I said, by tapping into different versions of yourself. The angel of abundance, you are being taken care of. You don't have to worry about finances because you have always been taken care of, and especially with the steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. It's telling you to understand that there's a sunrise coming and you are going to be okay, especially if I could see you like watching the sunrise and having peace in it, not having to worry about anything, especially with this awakening card. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. You're going to be, if you have been experiencing a stage of burnout or exhaustion, you're going to be reawakened in that, especially with you finding more life in life. You are finding more peace and hope and understanding of what you can create for yourself. Yeah, you are protected, you are safe, you are loved, and I'm seeing that this abundance coming for you is literally going to be here. It's at your doorstep. It's just, I'm seeing 3 to 5 business days. I don't know why, but it's just like, it's kind of like shipping method. I keep saying like too. Oh my God. But it's just, I'm feeling it's coming, even if it's like the energy of you feeling it's coming. So next card. I'm going to leave the decks in the description below just so I could give, what is it called? Credit. Sometimes I forgot. 808, by the way. Sometimes I forget, to do that, but I feel called to do that. So next card. Time's Arrow. Yeah, Time's Arrow. It gives me the energy of waiting. It looks like she has this like crystal ball. I remember this card a while back ago. This little girl is giving the future to this little frog. And it's almost, Let me read this for you. I hope this is resonating for you guys, but I just want to make sure that so Time's Arrow 47 may be significant to you, but Rebecca Parsley helps a dragon toad on his quest to know the future. She presents a crystal ball waiting for something to appear, or perhaps it won't. The future is a murky land, but one thing is certain: time can magnify or diminish. Do things seem futile because time destroys all eventually, or precisely because all of this, everything we do, has significance? Time diminishes pain as it heals, just as it magnifies by urging us to spend every moment well. Magnify or diminish, both can better our lives, and time can be your servant, not enemy. So like I said, if it feels like you're constantly waiting for something, that you have to, it's like you can't control time, but you're constantly wanting this to happen. Enjoy the present moment. Your soul tribe is telling you to. Your family is telling you to. Because you won't get this moment back, so might as well enjoy it, because if you're constantly waiting for something to happen, you won't be able to experience what you receive, because you'll constantly be thinking, okay, on to the next. What do I need to have now? What do I want to do with this money or this abundance? You are being asked to appreciate life as it is in front of you, the abundance that exists in this world as you live in it. And I heard not of this world. And yes, we aren't of this world, but we are here for a reason. We are here to spread love, and we are here to give ourselves love in the abundance that we have already, whether it be through family, friends, pets, loved ones, the communication that we have through phone. I'm seeing someone have a nice conversation with someone through the phone. Appreciate that time. Be grateful for that time, because time is always ever changing. It could go fast, it could go slow. It could not exist when you're with someone you love, but know that we can know what's going to happen in the future, but we can also not, because time is always ever changing too. I like to say in these readings that everything is flexible. You can always change your future because you are in charge of your fate. We may be having to go through things to learn lessons through different people, but like our soul wants to do that. But you have a choice through life to do what you desire. So do you want to suffer through this time, or do you want to enjoy things in front of you as it goes, as you are accepting that you are already taken care of? Like I said, the angel of abundance, you are already taken care of. So just know that. And instead of feeling like piercing this mist, this little girl right here looks like she's grieving. I forget what this card is, but this cat in the background is a ghost of her cat. So she's grieving her cat's, yeah, she's at the graveyard of her cat, but her cat's always there with her. I don't know why I felt like getting really emotional right now. So if you feel like you lost someone, like a pet or a family member, just know that if you may be grieving their loss, they are always with you. Their energy, their essence, whatever you believe in, they are always with you, and they are like, I have never been gone. They're asking you to create a relationship with them. If you aren't ready to hear this, I am so sorry, but for people that are ready to take this in, your soul tribe, especially a family member, I'm hearing that like an animal that passed on is also a part of your soul tribe. That's why they had such a strong connection with you. So just know that they are there with you if you could feel them ever through anything and through yourself. They're there to comfort and remind you that they have never been gone, and to create a connection with them outside of them passing on. So just like seeing little signs and appreciating them and nodding to them and stuff, it's really going to help you heal that. So that's for anyone who needed to hear that, but let's move on. I don't want to get too deep into something like that because I don't want to be insensitive. That's not who I am. So let's continue. Messages with your soul tribe. It's a very healing energy coming to you, and it's really telling you to go with the flow of life's changes for you, because this is very delicate energy, very delicate time for you to take care of yourself. So let's see. Group number 1, soul tribe messages. Look at this. It says embrace the flow of life. Yep, can't make that shit up. It says full moon in Gemini, and then full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. So yeah, whether you believe in this or not, it's telling you to see the bigger picture and embrace the flow of life, like I said. And both full moons, so with full moons, it's all about letting go, releasing old energies, and moving on to the next cycle of your life. So as you purge, as you sleep, as you rest, as you heal, and adapt to different timelines, adapt to what's in front of you, it will be easier for you to see the bigger picture. It will be easier for you to know the steps ahead that will be able to provide you on your path. I remember recently on TikTok, I gave the message of, as you pour into areas of your life that you feel called to pour into, you will see more synchronicities and more confirmations to show you that you are on the right path. If you give energy towards things that make you angry or towards things that don't align with you, then it's harder to see the messages that the divine, that your soul tribe is trying to give you, to comfort you, to let you know that you are going to be okay. So yeah, embrace that. I also got a message too, for me, because I always kind of, as a kid too, always as a kid, even, I don't know why I was always like this, but maybe I do know why, but I always stressed out about time, how fast it went, how much time I had with this particular person that I loved. And I would be like, as I grew older and as a teenager, time moves fast, time moves slow, I don't understand time. And recently I got, it doesn't matter when time moves fast or time moves slow, just appreciate that it happens and it is what it is. You don't have to look at it as good or bad, but look at it as, that's how life is right now. That's how my day is going right now. And I can appreciate that, or I could, like I said, not look at it as good or bad, and just accept it for what it is. Accept life for what it is. Yeah, I got kind of chilled when I said that. Push through any insecurity, first quarter moon in Cancer. So it's asking you to push through the uneasiness, like I said, the uneasiness, the doubt, the fear, the feeling like you aren't good enough, and this isn't coming for me, this isn't happening for me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's allowing you to push through that, this hope that you are gaining by seeing the bigger picture and embracing the flow is allowing you to push forward. So this is good. Now let's keep going. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. I like this a lot. Or message, I would say. Feels more like a message from your soul tribe that is... I heard buddy, I heard people that just really want to be there for you. They're just really wanting to remind you that sometimes life is easier to laugh at. Especially, you know, when those times when you go through so much crap and you laugh at this point because it doesn't make sense. It's like, here I go again, here we are again, going through the same BS. And it's funny at this point. It's kind of like at that precipice of you feeling like you were losing your mind. I'm getting that energy, but I'm also getting the energy of you accepting, like, life is just unpredictable and life just happens and it's not always going to be good and there's not always going to be a happy ending, but there's going to be happy beginnings like the sunrise, and I can appreciate those when those come. But I could also find the humor in life when things go wrong, or it's like I run out of gas in my car. It's like, that was my fault, I should have put in gas, you know. It's like, it happens, and you shouldn't give yourself a hard time about it, but you should say, I love being human, I love being on this earth, because shit just happens. But it's easier to be in that energy when you feel like everything has been piling up in the week and it's just, you're on that mental break when you cry and then you're releasing the laughing and then you feel like you are bipolar. But I'm not saying that you are, do not diagnose, but it's just the humor in it. So let's keep going. Message from their soul tribe, divine. Messages from their soul tribe. Ooh, okay, that was pretty clear. Sea glass, 34. There's other ones that popped out. Fields of Gold, number 44, and Pumpkin Patch, 42. I'm gonna read sea glass, okay? There's another animal that popped up right here, and as I said that, I got chills. So I don't know if one of you guys have a cat or... And then there's a little mouse right there. Yeah, 29 aviators. But it seems like you have a close bond with an animal, whether they be alive or in the spiritual plane. So let's see. Number 34, sea glass, 70 and 71, maybe significant. Focus your attention. Calm, peace, quiet, stability. Her attention is focused. She feels the smooth sea glass and the tickly lightness of bubbles as they pass over her skin and through her hair. She feels the warmth of the sun on her face and the weightless of her body as it is buoyed by the salty water. I don't know how to say that. B-U-O-Y-E-D. She is attentive to her thoughts and feelings, non-judgmental as her mind drifts like the gentle current from one notion to another. Meditation is a practice that uses techniques such as mindfulness to train attention and awareness. The purpose of meditation is to help us improve our health by achieving a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. Meditation has been scientifically proven to have a number of benefits, including stress reduction and easing of anxiety and depression. Very interesting. It's kind of like what I was talking about earlier. They're asking you to live in the moment, here and now, and this reminded me of someone important in my life. They said that their friend is doing this thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's a tank for meditation. It's like an orb thing. It's a meditation tank. It looks like an egg. And you go inside of it, you close it, you could turn the lights off or on, I don't know. And you just sit there, weightless. It's kind of like floating in space. You're there, you're now, there's no noise, there's no anything but you and your mind, your thoughts, your body, your essence. And it's supposed to be really healing. And it costs like it costs $200 maybe, I don't know the price. But yeah, I want to do it. But it's one of those things that are, it's one of those things that you have to invest in. if you don't have the money. But I'm hearing that for you, meditation is going to be very important for you during this stage of your life, especially waiting for abundance. And if you see the numbers 717 or 818, it's about being thankful for the abundance about to come into your life. So have gratitudes towards what is coming in for you. You know, I think that is very important. So whether meditation be for you resting while music's playing in the background, or listening to music while being present, listening to the words, listening to the beat, or also just being in complete silence, listening in nature, to your breath. Breath work is very important through meditation, because you are focusing on gaining control with your breath, with your mind, being in the now. Meditation could be cleaning for some people because you are focusing on what's in front of you. It's always different, but they're being asked to be in the present. This looks like little eggs too, so a confirmation for some of you guys is those little chocolate eggs with different colors. Some of you guys may be eating that. It is Easter on the day that I'm filming this, but yes, happy Easter. If you're watching this today, I don't know when it's going to come up, but yeah, that could be confirmation for some of you. But yeah, it's very important for you. It's very beautiful, and you're opening yourself up to good things coming in as you are resting. Now, let's see, Fields of Gold. Resilience, devotion, resolution, goals, responsibility. Be dedicated and committed. I wanted this portrait to reflect a proud, decisive, kind, and dedicated character. I imagined her as a benevolent queen displaying all of her responsibilities and care that her life of service requires. She is a beloved figure of integrity, a guardian of people, and a caretaker of the land and her legacy. Individuals that excel at something are often said to be gifted in that discipline. On rare occasions, I have been told that you must be gifted to be able to paint that. In most cases, I believe that the gift is a desire, dedication, and tenacity that it takes to motivate you when you feel like giving up. The will to stay committed to goals is one of the most important principles of success. While goals in life vary, it is only through hard work, discipline, and dedication that they will turn into reality. With that, I got the card of see the bigger picture. Not see the bigger picture, but yeah, sure. It was push through any insecurity. So yeah, with that, it's definitely push through any insecurity and to trust that you are meant for this instead of putting yourself down and feeling like you are not worthy to do this, whatever it is for you. But yeah, keep going. You got this. And pumpkin patch, time to contemplate, observation, thought, mindful understanding. The quiet and peaceful pumpkin patch is my favorite place to sit and ponder. I do my best thinking there. The questions and answers seem to come quite freely. From my spot on the knoll, I have a clear view of the pastures on the rolling hills. I feel called to show you. It's a very peaceful card. I see the distance of rooftops on the nearby village and the lazy trails of smoking drifting from the cooked chimney stacks. I think of the town folk who live there with all of their things, their busy lives with no time to spare. So today I ponder a spell that gives them time, lightens their load, vanishes all those things, and rids the desire to have all of this and more. Like I said, I don't know if this clicked for you right now, what I just said, but it's kind of like be in the now, because if you are constantly thinking of the future, when you get what you desire, you're going to be like, okay, on to the next. What can I do now? What can I do to get more? It's more of so being where you have your peace, where you can allow thoughts to flow freely, and you can accept what is instead of it's saying vanishes all those things and rids the desire to have all of this and more. Contemplation involves a careful consideration of people, things, and ideas that can give us a clearer understanding of what is being observed. Thoughtful reflection can help us be more objective and see things in a different light as a result that enables us to be more mindful of our words and actions. I feel like reading this quote. I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion. So accept your alone time, accept your peace, accept who you are and what you have now. It's kind of like I'm getting the song Proudest Monkey by Dave Mathews. It's a cool song, 44 on the timer, but the song is about being a humble monkey with a lot of different monkeys, your tribe, your people, and then becoming someone who's recognized and who's in a bigger city and who's having a bigger life. And then he's reflecting on when he was a humble monkey, and yeah, accepting what you have now, because in the future you will reminisce on who you were before and miss those times. What I like to do sometimes when I'm here in the moment is knowing that in the future I'm going to be like, whoa, I kind of missed that time when I was like that, or when I had this moment to myself. I wish that I could get that back, because that feels safe for me, because it was my past. So right now you may feel like you want to have what you want in the future, but in the future you're going to realize, I missed that point of my life because I could do this, because I could do that. You're going to appreciate what you could do now than what you feel limited in the future. So, and then last but not least, 29, aviators, because I feel called to read the bottom of the deck energy. Be an inspiration. Challenge ingenuity, success, and confidence. So this is the one, the steampunk characters. Very cute. Imagine these 3 steampunk characters, can you spot the mouse, as celebrated Euronauts, having just completed a world-breaking record circumnavigation of the Earth. They now pose for the cover of World of Adventure magazine. Adoring fans will read their exploits and now how they use their skills and ingenuity to overcome the challenges of long-distance airship flight. By being an inspiration, we set an example that has the power to propel others to greater achievement. When we raise the bar of what is viewed as possible or extraordinary, we not only truly challenge ourselves to try harder and lead a more creative and dynamic life, but also encourage others to reach their potential. Ooh, the flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. The Emperor from Mulan, Walt Disney Company. I'm going to say that once again. The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. Don't be afraid to stand out and be yourself is what I'm getting from that. We are already getting on 30 minutes. I didn't expect this reading to be that long. I'm just going with it and it just happened. But don't be afraid to stand out through this adventure, through this quest that you are living, because you are here to make a difference, not here to worry about everything that's not happening right for you. You know, it's you have a bigger purpose than you think. So closing out, we're going to do these ones and then that'll be it, my loves. So thank you for watching, and subscribe if this did resonate, please. I am here to build a community of people who are wanting to step out and be different. So if you aren't subscribed, you are meant for this community, because you are different and you are unique, and there's nothing to be ashamed of that. Your Achilles heel is actually something that gives you strength. You know, we are here for a different perspective and a different view of life. So yeah, let's see, for group number 1, did I say group number 3? If I did, because I actually got a download with the gifts here that your birthday may be coming up, or something you may be feeling the energy and you were like, I don't know, I feel the energy of it, but maybe I shouldn't pick group number 3. Maybe there is a message for you in group number 3 that you can choose. This is a timeless message, so whenever you run across this, it is for you. So let's see, for group number 1, please, from their soul tribe. You are meant to be different. Your soul tribe is very different as well. Your soulmates, your family. So we got, I see. Wow, talking about community. Okay, I'm just going to do these 4. It's envy, okay? So we got hostilities. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is the 3rd. Wait, is it? Is it the 3rd? LMAO, yes it is. It's the 3rd eye. And Archangel Metatron. And then we have community, like I said earlier. So I really do, this is heavy actually. This reading is going to be longer. Oh, 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is the sacral chakra, the chakra of creativity. There's a lot of chakras. 3rd chakra, Archangel Camuel. It's the solar plexus. Wow. I'm getting goosebumps from this because it feels like you may have dealt with relationships or partnerships that envied you or maybe even you envy others because of the light that you didn't have, especially with this woman looking at the beautiful, it's giving evil queen from a different, like from different movies, when they are watching the princess or they're watching the main character have the life that they desire, but they can't. So they're just envying them. I think that you have been dealing with envying others, and that doesn't make you a bad person. We all have a feeling of jealousy. It's just not fun when it happens because we're just like, ooh, I feel like a bad person. But don't shy away from that, because remember when I said Achilles heel? That is your strength. So allow that to motivate you to have the life that you want so you can be that person. 3131 may be significant if you want to look up that angel number, but it just seems like you are taking that and you are alchemizing it into the third eye, into following your intuition, into following what you want for yourself, into creating magic for yourself. And the community that you have around you is blossoming. You are finding more people who resonate with you. Can you please, like, thank you. You are finding more people who resonate with you, and your community, even up there, your soul tribe, is coming down to tell you that we are here. We're always going to be here. You're not alone, and we're guiding you towards your soul tribe. If you haven't found them yet, we're guiding you towards those people who make you feel like you. And if you feel like there are people that give you that creativity, then hold on to those people, because those people are guiding you towards your life's calling, especially with Archangel Ariel. With the sacral chakra, I said earlier, your creativity is blossoming right here in the beginning, goddess of awakening. You're blossoming and you're becoming into yourself, and those people, those communities are actually going to motivate you into creating stuff in your life. So even when you actually receive abundance, you may witness envy and hostilities with people, but that's for you to move away from them. You know, your third eye is taking, whether you believe in that or not, and it's in your intuition, the divine is telling you to move away from those people as you step into abundance, so you can find the community that will uplift you and will spark your creativity and accept you for who you are, as they're bathing in abundance with you, as they're like, yes, we are all abundant, we are all here for you. And yeah, so I feel like you are not alone is the messages that I want to give. Yeah, carrying connections. When I split the deck, carrying connections, especially with your soulmate, whoever you're with, whoever you are yet to meet. 3344, I also got the message to give, if someone that you loved passed on, they are here. They are very much here, especially if they were someone who you loved dearly, like in a relationship. Yeah, they're here to guide you and help you as well, because they were a part of your soul tribe as well. So yeah, this is it, group number 1. My gosh, 35 minutes. But like I said, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, if this resonated. We are here to be different and stand out and be fearless in that. So thank you so much for supporting me, and I'm sending you all the love in the world. Keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my group number 2s. If you guys chose this B, then this is your message, your reading. It says responsibility and dedication. So very interesting that I'm getting, because I got a lot of very beautiful messages for you, by the way. Your soul tribe is here to tell you that you came into this life on a mission, a mission for the wider collective, for people on earth. You work as someone who may be considering themselves an earth angel, someone who is dedicated for the greater good. And I'm seeing you may consider yourself a healer, someone who creates out of nothing, may be very resourceful with your time and energy, who wants meaning in everything that they do, especially with the bee. When I saw this card tapping into it, the eye that looks at me right there with the bee, it's like, don't mess with me, don't mess with my mission, don't take me off my path. You're going to regret it if you touch what I have. So also your soul tribe from the divine is very much like what's up, you know, they protect you at all costs. They are your tribe that tried and true. Something just came through like that. I never use that term, so I don't know how it works, but tried and true, something like that. I don't know what that means. You move with purpose. You may consider yourself a very spiritual being and who dedicates themselves to what they believe in. And it's a very beautiful thing because you are meant to step into this. You are meant to have a deeper understanding as to why we are here and what you are meant to do individually, but also it is a very selfless act. They are saying that you are on the right path to working towards healing the world while you are healing yourself. So it's like, you know how bees work in a pack for their leader, for who they devote themselves to. You are doing that. And they are saying that you are doing this for the greater good and to keep going, because as you continue to go, you are going to have instances. You may be someone who has instances where they run into people and they tell you their life stories and you heal them through that and you help them through that so they feel less alone. Your energy has saved many lives without you even knowing, and it is a very powerful, beautiful thing that you have been gifted with. Sight and smell, I heard, so clairvoyance, clairaudience is what I'm getting. Your gifts that the universe, the divine gave you, that you are being reminded that you have naturally to help guide you to heal people. If you feel called to go somewhere, listen to that. If you feel called to understand what to do, listen to that, because you are not crazy. You are being guided, 55 by the way, you are being guided to be there for others, especially when they're struggling. So don't negate what you already have, because you have always been like this. If you believe in different lifetimes, you have been this person and you will continue to be this person as long as you choose to, until you want to move on to wherever you belong. So yeah, let's continue. I'm just, like I said to the other group, I'm just doing oracle cards. I'm not doing tarot cards. That's what I feel called to do on my journey. So let's do it. Yeah, okay. So let's see, for group number 1, messages from their soul tribe. Yeah, messages from their soul tribe for group number 1. Lord have mercy. Group number 2, please. Messages from group number 2's soul tribe. God of the arts. The artist within you is about to emerge. Yeah, whatever you create. I don't know if you're an artist too or something. Yeah, it says angel of finances. Honor and give thanks to the blessings you are about to receive. That's beautiful. Maybe if you were called to group number 1, then watch it, because they have some blessings coming in. But God of the arts, it seems like as you continue to heal yourself with what you do, with what you create, what you work on, it is really 414. I'd recommend looking up that angel number, just going to say that. But it is really allowing you to heal others, to understand, yeah, your art that you put out there is supposed to be for the world, is supposed to, you are a creator. You are a creator that works with the divine, the angels. 33 is important for you. One more. Your soul tribe is telling you you've always had this. You've always had this gift. You have a lot of beautiful gifts that you shouldn't negate. I don't even know if negate's the right word. That you shouldn't turn your back from, basically. So what's another one for them, please? From their soul tribe for group number 2. I don't know if they want to pull any more from this. Angel of expression, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. See what I mean? And then goddess of compassion, self-criticism is diminishing your self-worth. Goddess of knowledge, start to apply what you already know, trust your intuition. It's about learning, it's about understanding, and not to diminish your worth, and to realize you are worthy of pursuing what you desire. Self-criticism is diminishing your self-worth, so it's holding you back into creating what you want to do. So if you step into the knowing that you are meant to help other people and your work actually inspires other people, and like, let's say for instance you're alone and you're working on yourself, you're pushing past insecurities, that energy, that magnitude of healing, because you may heal very intensely, is felt throughout the collective of the world. We are all healing together. You know how the world goes through a purge of like a war happening and the energy builds up. I keep using the word energy throughout this, but I'm just gonna do it. But the momentum builds up and we all release something. We all have to transform to start a new life, to start a new chapter, death and rebirth. And it's feeling like whenever you are creating something alone, what you are creating is felt outside of you, and people are allowed to move through death and rebirths easily, you know, transformation and coming into themselves. So you have a lot of ancient knowledge, I heard too. You may be very wise for who you are. Goddess of compassion. Have compassion towards yourself. There's another video that I watched with this animation about how this woman is very hard on herself. Maybe she was put down. I think it was something like that. She was put down throughout the years, and finally she's an adult and she's very depressed and feels isolated. But all of a sudden she has this dream to where she sees this little girl in darkness with a bunch of shackles on herself, because her adult self kept telling herself, you are not worthy, you suck, you're not talented, you're this, you're that. And in this dream, the child has a bunch of shackles. Her inner child has a bunch of shackles on her because of how many words she put on her. And she's like, no, I don't want the child self of me to go through what I'm going through, to take on the burdens of what I'm telling myself. But in actuality, she's realizing whatever she says to herself is just repeating the same cycle of what other people said to her as a kid. So whenever I'm like that, whenever I say harsh words to myself, I'm like, I don't want to bully the child version of myself, because I work too hard to get out of that, to survive out of those bad, toxic people who hurt me, who talk to me like that. So why would I continue that? I'm going to leave that video in the description for you guys to watch. It's short, it's very moving, and I think you guys need to see that. But let's continue. Soul Tribe, messages from your Soul Tribe. Written to 2. That's a lot, dude, but I'm just going to take the first one. Oh, that's sweet. This one reminds me of Easter, and I'm filming this on Easter. It's this guy. Thank you. It's really sweet. This girl taking to heart. This one is about words that you take seriously that other people tell you. Yeah, see, there's something about words. Sunflowers may be significant. I think that the words that people said to hurt you is not directly towards you, or even the miscommunications or the perceptions of others that they place on you is just merely perceptions that they place on you. It has nothing to do with you. And Winter's Throne, it's kind of like accepting things for what they are now and understanding that there are winter periods in your life. I want to read these 2 for you because I really do feel like that's important for you. So, taking to heart. I hope you're enjoying this like I am, because this is, I love your soul, and I think it's very beautiful. So taking to heart, 42 may be significant. Today is the solstice, and this is the one that looks like Easter. Solstice, is that summer? I don't know. And Emily Meadows wears her finest for the occasion. She feels very grown up and regal, but it only takes an obstinate goose to barge past, and Emily feels like just a humble witch again. But she knows not to take personally. After all, the goose wasn't being rude. It's much harder when people say or do hurtful things. Realize that opinions contrary to your own are just that, opinions. They're just people projecting their own reality, and it can't affect yours unless you allow it to. The goose wanders off, and Emily feels special once more, with neither party taking it personally, as it should be. So this is the solstice for her, and she's excited. She looks beautiful. She feels like she's growing up, and all of a sudden this goose just barges in on her parade, and she's like, hey. But she realizes that that goose didn't mean to, and it is what it is. And if they're going to say something hurtful, or if they're going to try to ruin your day, you're not going to allow it to, because this is a day that you have been waiting for. This is actually a moment that you are shining. And if you're going to allow people's perceptions of you to ruin your day, then they're going to keep going. So why can't you keep going, you know? So Winter's Throne. Yeah, because I'm getting chills from that, like especially the goddess of compassion, self-criticism. I relate with that energy, but sometimes we have to allow that to move through us for us to process that and not to shove it down, in order for us to walk away from that and to gain our power through that. Winter's Throne. 51 may be significant. 11:22 on the timer. Before returning as Black Wand, Sunday Flowers was Solstice Queen, another solstice, was Solstice Queen, a high-ranking ambassador for magic. Understanding that she represented a living figurehead for witchcraft, she wielded splendor and majesty and conducted herself with total dedication. Although proud and a little arrogant, she accepted that she was merely magic's servant. It takes a strong will to bask in glory and know that it isn't yours personally. Ego tempts us to believe credit should always belong to us, when in truth, satisfaction in a job well done is a reward enough. This is interesting because it's tying into the bee. Whether you believe in all that or not, the message is what matters. And the message of what your soul tribe is telling you is don't let the ego allow you to feel like you have done this yourself. You deserve all of the recognition and reward, because you may be yourself naturally believing, your authentic self believes that you are doing this for the greater good. But if you get in that trip of the ego of thinking that you are someone that deserves it, that deserves the gifts and everything, you're losing your focus, you are losing your purpose, because you work for the higher collective, like I said earlier, and you are a little small bit in a bigger piece. And I relate to this energy too, of I am a little small piece that creates bigger change. And I feel like I get a little bit of ringing in that. We are all just mere healers to help shift the collective energy, to help grow things and create a bigger change. So let's continue. I think they're telling you that you're receiving a lot of blockages on your path so you can be a leader in your own right, but also lift up other leaders around you so you can all lead together and make a change. Yeah, you can all lead together and make a change. You are meant to work amongst other leaders and to love and spread light throughout your creativity. So I like that a lot. So let's continue. Soul Tribe messages for group number 2. Okay, so we have, ooh, cute. I was thinking that there was, okay, I like this a lot. Winter solstice. What is with the solstice? I don't understand that. Winter again. Winter's throne. Something about you may be in a very cold period of your life where you're feeling stuck. I watched the Ghostbusters kind of yesterday, and there was like this thing to where it holds an emperor or a god or something inside of it. I forget. I was confused. I barely watched it. But yeah, and it was emerging, and everything that it touches, it freezes. Like people freeze and they're frozen in time. So you may feel like this energy of feeling like you're frozen, or even like an ice queen, you are frozen to the touch. You may feel like people think you are cold sometimes. Especially when you're angry. Your energy is very, keep using that word, but it is very impactful towards people around you. It's kind of like I'm getting this image of someone screaming and the earth shakes. Yeah. You may be felt before you walk into a room. Yeah. I think you could alchemize this towards something good, to something that you want to do. Your words are powerful. And so are you, love. So we got 36 feathers. The owl may be significant. And then you got 27 road warriors. These numbers may be significant. So really just koala, by the way. And then the winter solstice. And like I said about the owl holds wisdom. There's an owl right there. And like I said earlier, you may be someone who holds a lot of wisdom. So we're going to read these. Oh, this one fell to 5 woodland. There's a fox. You may be feeling very connected to animals, even during this time. So 36 feathers. Develop self-confidence. So you may be also As people project onto you, you may be also projecting onto other people because your confidence may feel low. You're really having to notice your self-worth. Yeah. So, assertive, confident, independent, and positive. You may be an air sign too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting this energy of air sign. I don't know, it's pretty heavy, but the portrait depicts a character who is strong, independent, confident in her own abilities, and proud of her individuality and achievements. Having self-confidence means being comfortable with who you are. It is having belief in yourself and in your abilities to meet life's challenges. Gaining confidence is strongly related to how we react to things that happen in our lives. There is plenty we can do to alter our thoughts and expectations to gain more confidence, including ignore the haters, acknowledge the positive, be kind to yourself, forget the past, stop worrying now. Be assertive in communicating your needs, feelings, and opinions. This is from William Shakespeare. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. So our doubts are traitors, like fear, living in fear. And it's from Measure for Measure. Now, 27, Road Warriors. You're a very strong character, and I feel like you're undergoing a huge transformation to come out of this, even if it feels like you are stuck or you feel like you are freezing everybody to the touch because you feel like that within. Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. You are meant not to diminish your aura, diminish your light, because God of the arts, you are very talented in what you do. So continue to do what you love. Okay. Road Warriors, take a leap of faith. Bravery, change, trust, vision, and achievement. I imagined this daring duo as the brave Mad Max. I don't know if you ever watched that, but type of characters who make an epic journey of a lifetime through an inhospitable desert landscape in a search for fertile land and new home. They aren't sure what awaits them on their journey, but they have confidence in preparations that they have made, and the skills that they possess. Take a leap of faith that involves stepping outside your comfort zone with the belief that you can make big changes to improve your situation and life. These changes may involve new locations or a shift in your personal or professional life. Take a leap of faith requires a belief in yourself, trust in the vision of what you are aiming to achieve, and willingness to face the fear. Jump off the cliff and learn how to make wings on the way down. Ray Bradbury. Wow. Trust this new change that you are coming into. You got this. So 11, winter solstice. Take time to celebrate, rejoice, honor, self-reflection, and rebirth. In a secret, you may be a Scorpio too. I just wanted to say that. In a secret and magical dell, an ethereal elven fawn enjoys the serenity as the delicate snowflakes dance in a half light and wrap around her in soft embrace. Her fine festive winter dress is intricate upon gold embroidery. I'm going to skip all that. Basically, we can harness the power of ceremony and celebration to create positive change and healing in our life. Yeah, life is what you celebrate, all of it, even its end. So yeah, continue to move through life and celebrate what you can achieve for yourself. And yeah, especially if you were having fun with friends or family, enjoy that time because you deserve that time. So I'm going to keep going. I don't want to hold us up. Okay. So Spirit Soul Tribe of group number... Some of you may need to clean your litter box. That just fell into my litter box. I just cleaned it, so. Group number 2's Soul Tribe messages. Okay. So we have... Yeah, okay. There's a lot, but it's okay. Yeah, you're being asked to shine. Look at the sunflowers again. Sunflowers are very significant to you. Maybe summertime will be very significant to you. Especially the changes that are coming into your life, things that are emerging. New moon in Leo as well. Oh, there's 2 new moons. New moon in Cancer is relax. So yeah, take time to relax and appreciate those times that you can celebrate for yourself. Leo is about shining. Leo is about stepping to the sun, into the sunlight, to celebrating who you are, how far you've come, success that you are about to receive and achieve. But yeah, Leo is also about complimenting others, and as you compliment others, you are complimenting yourself. You are creating a positive light for change. And then full moon in Libra, find the balance, okay? So as you are going through these shifts, these changes, you are meant to find the balance in resting, in celebrating, in going after your dreams. So yeah, through this transition, you may be feeling burnt out or tired, but I think I said that earlier. I don't know, but first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. So I feel like that's a huge message for you, is throughout this is to trust that you are being taken care of and that this is the right path for you. Yeah, last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect your priorities, what you need to do in front of you to continue, okay? Now, last but not least, let's pull these guys. Yeah. Reflect on what's important to move forward in this, you know, what's in front of you, being like, okay, I can do this, I got this is realistic for me to keep going. And as you do that, you are naturally finding the balance and making room towards what you want to achieve for yourself. So let's see, last cards for group number 2, the soul tribe, messages from their soul tribe. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is the crown chakra. Then we have blossoming abundance. What did I tell you, babes? You are taken care of. So we have 41, 3, rest and rejuvenation. Like I said, resting is very important to you. Angel, balance. So double confirmation, 19 and 48. Then we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And that's the throat chakra. That ties into what I said earlier about speak your mind, angel of expression. Yeah, you're meant to not hold back. The temple path, you are on the right path. Whatever changes you made in your life right now, you are on the right path and everything will be okay. Find balance in the rest, find balance in trust. Speak your mind when necessary, speak your truth, your creative ideas, what you want to create in your life. And the 7th chakra, once again, with the temple path. The 7th chakra is about messages being given to you from the divine, from your soul tribe, let's say, and you are receiving that. So you should trust that. Trust this is the path meant for you. This is what's right for me. And the abundance is blossoming as you are listening to your authentic self, your authentic path. And yeah. So I'm proud of you, and you are finally doing what's right for yourself and others around you collectively. You are moving through this, and I love this. So make practical plans if you have to. Create a list. Do this for yourself, your higher self, to benefit you right now and in the future. And don't let the haters get to you, because that's all they are, just haters. And I like to call it fan behavior. So they're focusing on you. You're their biggest fan while you live rent-free in their head. You are doing what you have to do to create the life you want. So find it flattering. But yeah, group number 2s, this is your message from your soul tribe, from your family on the beyond. And I'm proud of you. So keep going, keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, group number 3. If you guys chose the Jaguar, charisma and shamanic gifts, then this is your message. Welcome. Happy birthday, happy late birthday, or happy early birthday. I changed my outfit. It was cold, and then I was like, might as well wear my new Winnie the Pooh hat that came in the mail. It's so cute. And got my rep jacket on. But this is a very interesting message from your soul tribe, from the divine. Okay, so yeah, this is very much telling you you're going to know when to take action. I heard alarms, the sirens out there. It is Easter when I'm filming this, so I'm hoping everybody's okay. But in the book, it said to be the prey and to be the jaguar, knowing when to take action, to see yourself as the prey, okay? So what I'm getting with this is I relate with this energy. Okay, I'm going to say when I want to do something, it's very frustrating because I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, or I don't know when the right timing is. And I feel like divine timing is at play here towards what you want to do in life. And they're telling you to be aware of the energy that surrounds you right now. To be aware of, is this the right timing? Is this when to speak my truth? Is this when to follow my path? The jaguar is a symbol of a shaman, is a symbol of someone who has gifts, and you are someone who is considered a shaman, someone who has many gifts to help other people and to help yourself. So you are really being asked to use those gifts to know when the right timing is to go after what you want constantly, or to take action towards what you want to do. You know, we may want to always take action. We may always think we know when, or we have control, but in actuality, we really don't have control. And it's time for us to realize that sometimes the best control we can have is the control that we can release, is to realize that we have the control to release what we cannot control, basically, if that makes sense. So act with caution and know when it's the best time to take action with anything in life. So yeah, you are receiving the gift of foresight and receiving the gift of knowing when to take action, and you are being gifted an opportunity to take action as to what you want. A lot of action words talking, but yeah, if this resonates, let's continue. Yeah, 44 on the timer. Divine timing, like I said, is at play. So let's continue. For group number 3, what is the message from their soul tribe? The divine, their soul tribe, their family, the other side. What do they want to tell them for group number 3s? Yeah, Angel of Families. There's a lot of cards that came out for you, but Angel of Families, the angels surround you, both you and your family at the moment. So if you feel like you are being protected by angels, it is true. They are protecting you and your family. Goddess of beauty, a booty. You might have a nice booty. Take that if it resonates. But you are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix. That is beautiful. Yeah, especially if you want to control something. Angel of Joyfulness, something wondrous and magical is about to happen. And Angel of Manifestation, your efforts and determination and perseverance have paid off. See what I mean? Like your patience and your action. Why is it focusing? It's focusing on my stuffed animal. Like, what's going on? Okay, there you go. Something about a stuffed animal is very important to you, for you. But yeah, Angel of Joyfulness, something wondrous is about to happen. Yeah, your manifestations are ultimately coming true for you because you have been having patience, because you've been moving with the divine. And Angel of Finances, honor and give thanks to the blessings you are about to receive. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're coming into a very beautiful moment in your life. And I think that's really good. And you need to give thanks to that, especially the manifestations that are coming up for you. You may be very childish at heart. That's why you can manifest easily. And you are very passionate towards what you want to do. And it's very hard because maybe sometimes you can't do that. And you have to put up a front, or you have to be somebody, you have to be constantly on watch. And I think that you may compare yourself to others as to what they are doing. But in actuality, everyone has their own journey. We all heard this before, and the wheel is turning for you. It is your time to shine. It is your time to go after what you love. So yeah, let's continue doing this. I'm really excited for you because something's happening. Your perseverance is paying off. Your patience, your willingness to grow, your willingness to understand when it's time to go and when it's time to grow. So your soul tribe is commemorating you for that. And it's time to emerge from the cocoon. Your family is taken care of. Everything is safe, so you don't have to worry as much. You are worthy. There's a lot of butterflies in your reading, in your messages. So yeah, you're definitely transforming. This is good. So message for group number 3. Message for... You have prove yourself. I like this. I forgot what this card was, but it does hold an energy of feeling like you have to prove yourself once again. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Remember to remind yourself as to why you are doing something. Are you doing it for the collective? Are you doing it for your safety, for the security of others? But they're asking you to not really act out of the ego, to not really act out of having to prove yourself, having to be like, I have worth if I become this person, because you are worthy already. That's interesting. The goddess of beauty. You are already worthy of everything you desire. And there's 44 keeps coming up on there for you. So yeah, you are on the right path. No matter where you are, really reflect on why are you here right now? What are you wanting to learn for yourself? There's nothing to change or fix. You are complete within yourself. I really feel like this message is deep. And I don't think anybody, you may feel very misunderstood. You may feel like your path is unique to you right now. Like you have to emerge, you have to do this, you have to do that. But I don't think anyone can tell you what you need to hear except yourself. And it's hard to tap into your energy because it feels very complex and deep. The life that you are in right now is not something general, is not something specific, is not something that can be defined by others, because I think that's why you like to compare yourself, because you may be like, how is this so easy for them? Why can they do this? Why can they do that? Why is things handed to them? And you are hard on yourself for that, but you really need to, I have a cat that looks like this one. Her name is Chihiro. She's underneath the bed, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this cat, I don't know. It's very interesting, very cute. And also stuffed animals may be significant to you because the stuffed animal keeps focusing and it hasn't done that throughout the whole video. But yeah, cats, this is actually a sanctuary card. So to find safety in what sanctuary you have for yourself, I'm going to read those two. I feel like they're going to say more than I can say. So let's see, prove yourself. Sorry if this reading is kind of doesn't make sense, but I feel like it will make sense to each one of you individually. So number 31, you may also be doubting yourself in your beliefs, in your gifts that you have. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not capable of this. They are, but you are actually going through this transformation to realize your worth, to realize that you can go after what you want. And it's time for you to go inward and to see your worth instead of having to prove yourself to other people to get validation for your worth. So I think that's going to be the most transformation, is if you do that within instead of seeking it outside of yourself by doing a bunch of things. Because if you have been in a stagnant energy, I love this, like the jaguar, you are being asked to look at yourself as prey and as the jaguar. So you can be on watch to feel out the energy as to when to take action, to tune into that intuition and to say, oh, this is when I take action, instead of forcing it, because you are already a shaman. You are already someone who has gifts beyond the wisdom that you think you do. Like you should trust that, and you will be more in alignment when you are not fixated on what others see you as, and instead becoming who you really are. Okay, so prove yourself. Jenny, I'm gonna do this one. Cats and you hold a huge significance for some reason. I'm gonna move my stuffed animal. I love him, but buddy, this is not your video. Okay. So Jenny Heart Ease has a soft spot for cats. Okay. And derelict ruins of her brickworks, a colony of feral cats have made their home. Jenny tends to their well-being when able, but she must earn their trust before they'll come to her. Trust only comes with patience. So let those who want to draw closer do so in their own time. Jenny makes sure to avoid sudden moves or loud noise, and instead goes about her work calmly and softly. When we prove ourselves as stable and constant, trust will grow. So this is about taking action towards yourself, like I said, inward, and doing what you can do to focus on yourself in your life instead of chasing, because with cats, they come to us. Like how my cat's underneath the bed, I can't force her to come out because I don't feel right doing that. She's gonna come out when she feels comfortable. Like after I was done with the second group, she came out and stretched and I was like, hello, my love. And then now she's chilling. So it's time for you to prove yourself, you know, to leave out treats, to not specifically for cats, but just to do things in your actions, to do things what you love to do, what you can do for yourself, what's in front of you, and things will be drawn to you. The success you want to create in your life will be coming to you as you continue to grow within yourself, as you continue to prove yourself to yourself, you know? There was something else that I heard about cats to where they actually find it complimentary when you look away. I don't know who I heard that from, but they find it complimentary to when you look away, and they will be more comfortable. They will come up to you easier because you aren't chasing them. Kind of like butterflies in your reading. We create a garden. We don't chase butterflies. We create the garden that attracts the butterflies, that attracts the trust, that attracts what we desire to create in our life. Instead of forcing it, we have a calmer energy to trust. I keep saying trust, but yeah. And sanctuary, I'm getting hungry. And don't forget to feed yourselves, to eat. Sanctuary 35 may be significant. This is this guy, okay? Brew sits in his study surrounded by objects, both sacred and sentimental. They are touchstones to his past, providing him with fond friendships, as well as spiritual allies in times of hardship. This is the power of a sanctuary. Fill it with mementos and treasures, whether obscure or humble. It doesn't matter, providing they resonate with you. In our sanctuary, we feel safe and at peace. From this fortress, we can reflect without bias and ponder without fear, pressure, anxiety, or confusion. So if you have a space to where you feel safe in, then be in that space and contemplate what you can, and just feel like you can be in that, and to rest and to not feel like you live in fear, you know? If you don't have that, then I would recommend you create that. I do have that, and in my life, in my chapter right now, it would be my room. I like to have my incense. I like to have my crystals, my space, my songs, just anything like nature that makes it feel like I am safe and protected and warm. So yeah, I would recommend that. Let's move on. Okay. Let's see here. For group number 3, what is the message that they need to hear right now from their soul tribe, the other side? Message that they need to hear right now. Soul tribe on the other side. I'm feeling this energy of force. So if you feel like you're forcing things to happen, that's not in your benefit right now. Crescent moon, number 7. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that, actually, because nothing else wanted to come out, so. I've seen this card before. It's about cultivating the life that you want. What's in your power. Yeah, something like that. But look, it says, conserve and love your world. Protect, nurture, balance, conserve. Like the moon and the stars around her, the moon maiden glows mysteriously as she illuminates the beauty and fragility around us. She has a deep affinity with life of her world and strives to preserve the fine balance of nature. Cupped in her hands, a forest grows in protective cradle of the moonlight. The magical radiance highlights the delicate silver branches and the silhouettes of the birds. She is apprehensive of daytime and hopes to send a message of conservation and love so we can too cherish the wild and help protect it. In the wildness is the preservation of the world. Henry David Thoreau, walking. So I'm really getting the energy of, okay, so the first thing that I could think of is, you know, when we litter, it's kind of like we're creating the world around us that we want on the outside. So it's best not to litter and to throw away. That's like the most basic example that I can use, but it's deeper to where if we don't clean up our space, if we leave it in mess, we're allowing ourselves to live in mess. It's hard for me because sometimes my room is messy because I'm so busy and tired. But when I have time to clean up my space, it clears my mind. I saw a reel of someone said, I've never heard this, but apparently you're supposed to clean your room before you shower. And I was like, you don't have to do shit. And then I read the comments and people were saying, I don't think you understand. When you clean your room, after you, like, when you clean your room and then you get out of the shower, it feels like you're arriving into like a safe blanket, and it feels warm and it feels comforting, like you're in your own space, your mind is clear. So it's kind of like that energy of clearing up your space to declutter your mind. It's giving the same energy of sanctuary. So yeah, it's definitely this feeling of taking care of yourself, of making sure to take care of your mind, because that's creating the world around you. As if you are living in chaos, then you're not allowed to, I'm getting deja vu, you're not allowed to grant yourself the life you desire. Major deja vu right now. I hope this is coming across right, but let's continue. For group number 3. Oh, okay. Okay, this came out in 2 groups, but you may have come from group number 1. Welcome. Some of you may have listened to that. I don't know when New Moon in Cancer came out, but it's Relax. I don't know if that was in group number 1 or 2, but anyways. So we got Take a Reality Check, Full Moon in Capricorn. So yeah, really interesting. Beautiful colors, by the way. Assess the situation, first quarter moon in Virgo. A lot of earth right now, a lot of earth placements right now. Honor your feelings. You're meant to work through your emotions, but also with the Take a Reality Check, you may be really in your head. Like I said, you're creating the world around you by being in your head and not really assessing the situation correctly. I'm getting more. Capricorns is about being logical, practical. Shine and know your worth. New moon in Taurus and new moon in Leo. Yeah. And then speak your world into being. Be careful how you speak to yourself and others, because that's really creating the environment around you. Shine, be your full self, know your worth, know what you deserve. Yeah. Take a reality check. What does take a reality check mean? I didn't do this yet, but can you clarify take a reality check? Clarify take a reality check. Clarify take a reality check for group number 3s. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. New moon in Virgo, trust all is well. New moon in Pisces, forgive. This is going to be specific for all of you, but you're being called to forgive yourself and forgive others right now. Be proud of yourself and take inspired action. Like I said, there's a lot of Virgo. There's a lot of earth placements. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, 2 Tauruses, 2 Virgos, and 1 Capricorn. Forgive with Pisces. Yeah, there's emotions that are needing to be unlocked. Not to shut them down, but to listen to them, to listen to what is needing to be heard for yourself, the emotions that want to come out, and take inspired action. That reminds me of the Jaguar, because the Jaguar is asking you to take inspired action when that comes up for you. The intuition tells you to do so. And be proud of yourself and trust all is well. I really do feel like it said, that was clarifying take a reality check. Is telling you that this is not as bad as you think it is, as it seems. You have been through worse, but not only that, is that you are being taken care of. You have what's in front of you, and you're watching this right now, and you are alive and well. Be proud of how far you've come, how far you have healed. be realistic with yourself. How much have you healed within the past 2 years? Within the past year? How far have you come from the past version of yourself? That past version of yourself got you to where you are today. It's asking you to be real and to say like, hey dude, you may feel like you are struggling, but you've come far, and know your worth is really telling me, the goddess of beauty. You don't need to be changed or fixed. You may want to heal yourself, but that's just doing that for yourself because you love yourself so much, you know? So here we go. Let's do one last cards for group number 3, Soul Tribe. There's some messages from your Soul Tribe. Appreciation. Yeah, appreciating where you are now. She holds this flower in her hand and there's weeds behind her, but she's appreciating this flower that's in front of her. See? Number 15. Okay. And then there is envy. Yeah. Like I said, you might be comparing yourself to others and saying like, they can do this, they can do that. But yeah, patience. The wheel is turning for you. I think I said that earlier in your message. Patience. And your patience is paying off. Yeah, like I said, angel of manifestation, your efforts and determination is paying off. You're finding balance in your masculine and feminine side, being able to receive and take action. Action, right? When I split the deck, there's action, so that's confirmation. Yeah, one more for, okay. You're alchemizing your broken heart and your trauma into being into what you desire for yourself. So you're finding your worth and realizing that you've moved past negative energies and negative forces that held you back. So one more card for my group number 3s and their Soul Tribe. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Magician in the Mirror, manifestation, magician energy. We have 53 and 35. First chakra, Archangel Michael, which is rooting yourself, the root chakra. So you're really grounding yourself and realizing that you can be safe in this reality. You can be safe now, and you can, your manifestations are actually grounding, because the magician in the mirror, the world, yeah, things are yin and yang still at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Ooh, I got chills with that one. I want to read. I don't usually do this with this guy, but I want to read the Magician in the Mirror because I feel like that holds more information for us. Okay. So, knowing and using your true power. Upright. This card, Upright, represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. The Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. Okay. Hope this. And in its right hand is the vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of the earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of the spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang. That's insane how this is at the bottom of it. This is for you, bro. Bringing direction and creativity. Together, they can give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. The silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed, rooted in the earth, the root chakra. When you receive the Magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as the alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mist of the future will clear into great, brilliant reality. Wow. So let me read that last part. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Direct your destiny. Yeah. It's asking you to direct yourself into the life that you want to create, instead of feeding the past energies or feeding negative things that don't help you. Balancing your masculine and feminine. It's just the fire and water, everything. It's just, it's beautiful. It's like you're becoming enlightened. So that's awesome, guys. For group number 3, thank you for watching. Thank you for having a good time with me. I love that for you. And red is very significant in your reading too. So I don't know. Rooting, once again, root chakra. So ground your energy, be in your sanctuary, be in your safe space, and subscribe, like if it resonated, and I will see you. Oh, keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, group number 4s. Welcome to your message, your reading. If you guys chose this Norwal, then this is going to be your reading. Welcome. Some of you guys may have Taurus in your chart. I don't know. Or maybe feel very fiery, maybe Sagittarius. I don't know. It's just for confirmation. So, also, I just feel like an urge of spontaneity, having fun, and which is interesting because I tapped into your energy and it's like uniqueness, freedom. So maybe you're desiring more freedom in your life for some of you. A freedom to be yourself, to be your true who you are without judgment. And maybe you would describe yourself as a starseed, which a starseed is someone who feels out of place on Earth. Maybe some of you are neurodivergent, but that doesn't have to be for all of you. I'm not diagnosing anybody. It's just for confirmation. But let's see, Narwhal? Excuse me. Narwhal. I usually read this before the message for everybody else, but for you, it is different because I forgot to. So this is happening with reason. Narwhal, okay? This is your guy. So it is, in the water, I lose who I was or who I believed myself to be. I point my tusk to the sky, uniting the submerged and emerge. My spirit grows in upward spiral. In the night of winter, my ancestors greet me with northern lights. They free me. I jump through the waves in ancient game. Very interesting. The unicorn swims in the gray waters of the north. Its name is Narwhal. Narwhal. Its horn is actually a spiral-shaped tusk, which distinguishes it from beluga. It distinguishes it from a beluga, whose shape is similar. It shares the art of play with the cetaceans. Wow, there's so many words that I don't know. A form of deception and disorients its enemies, but the tusk makes its unique and invaluable creature, a symbol of oddities that characterize us, which we sometimes trust to repress for fear of not being accepted. The Narwhal invites us to be proud. The Inuits have many stories about narwhals that reflect a mythical time when humans could change into any animal and vice versa. For example, one tells of a woman who wore her hair in long braid. She would dive into the sea, escape the violence of her husband. Oh, kind of like a... But she did not drown. A tribe of narwhals welcomed her as one of their own. In this case, a woman's metamorphosis is an ode to freedom from abuse and repression. Wow. I feel like you being your whole authentic self, you being who you are, is a representation of your ancestors, of how far you've come. I don't know who you are, but I think that you like to speak your mind. You like to be who you are fully because you've been through so much BS that it's almost like if you don't, then you are betraying yourself. And let me just, that's comfortable. But yeah, it seems like you live by you being your authentic self because it's time to shine. It's not time to hide. I like that about you. I like that a lot about you. And I think other people likes that about you too. You are an initiation for most to be who they really are. You give them inspiration. And I think that if you don't have kids, then when you do, you will continue to be that inspiration, that guiding light for them to follow their dreams, for them to follow what they want to do, their desires, to create change for others so they can be who they are, so they can break free from the repression, from the constraints of the world around them. You get people out of their head and into their heart. And I think a lot of your soul family is like that. And it's easy for you to align with others when you're in that energy. So I don't know if this is a new energy for you now, an energy that you want to step into, or an energy that you're discovering again. And yeah, so let's keep going. Messages from your soul tribe for group number 4s. Messages from your soul tribe from group number 4s from the higher realms. Angel of the universe. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. Okay. Angel of the universe, you're being... I think that there is something inside of you that there's 55 a lot popping up for you, but there's something inside of you that's calling you. And it's definitely an energy of don't ignore the call to continue to step forward and to learn more for yourself. Your soul is yearning to learn more. Okay? There's reasons why your life is changing so much right now. Not to fight the change, but to grow through it. Okay? So another one more. God of the underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. Wow. Wow. That's pretty powerful. So I don't know what that is for you. Maybe relationships. It may be friendships. It may be addictions, old patterns. Angel of soul love. Time to look how you value yourself. Issues with self-love. Yeah. Look inward towards your soul. Look inward towards who you are. Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe you create, no one can harm you. Yeah. Wow. You may be looked at as a spiritual healer. Someone who has a big compass, a big destiny. I don't know why, but when I look at this, I see no. Like there's an N right there, and I don't know if there's an O, but I feel like you know, but also you can say no to things that you feel aren't on your path, that aren't aligned to you. Yeah. There's conflict that's happening, maybe with a person, maybe with people, but there's an energy in your life that's going away. And I keep saying energy. I wish there was more to say, but there's something in your life that's leaving that isn't going to serve you in the next chapter of your life. So this is happening for you, not to you. You're going to have to trust this. You're going to have to believe that your uniqueness, your freedom comes from you, and listen to that guidance. Listen to where you're being drawn to next, because that huge chapter is coming with you letting go of things that you know aren't meant to be there with you. How can you receive what you deserve if you're hanging on to people that don't deserve that, or you're hanging on to energies that don't deserve that, like addictions or thought patterns? You know, you can't take those old thought patterns with you. You have to purge them. So it really depends on, trust your intuition in this. Trust that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's see. What does your soul tribe want to tell you? You have a unique path, and you are a unique soul. You are attracting other unique souls. Okay, so what is your soul tribe trying to tell you? Trying to tell you. So I feel like you've been ignoring this, or you've been in your head so much. You've been in your head so much to where it's hard to look at the signs on the outside. I said that in another group, so I don't know if you've come from another group. It doesn't matter. But either way, it seems like they have been trying to convey this to you, that you are different. You, not like other girls, no, but you're someone who deserves to have a unique path. Everyone has a unique path, but you have a special place in your soul tribe's family. Like I got this vibe of like a little dolphin, or someone who is very playful at heart, maybe even the baby of your soul tribe, or someone who is very wise, very powerful, but you're very complex to where maybe you have even been catered throughout your life. People want to protect you, but your family looks at you as someone who is part of them, who has the same innocence. People may have thought you were naive too, but you are not. You're very powerful in what you know. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. I wonder what that is, but maybe it'll pop up more as the reading goes. So what does group number 4 need to hear? We have my favorite card in this whole deck. The calling of longing. I love that. One of my favorite cards. It's another one, but what is calling you? What is happening right now? Like I said, I think this was yours that said you're being called to something. You were being called to step into the song of the sea. Wow. Something about the sea. You may have a huge connection with the ocean. You may be a water sign. I don't know. But, or a lot of water in your chart, a lot of fire in your chart. Maybe a Pisces. But the call of longing. I'm going to read that to you. Okay. So let's see, darling. 44 may be significant. I also love the number 44 because that is a divine timing card. Things are happening for you. Witches make sure to... There you go. Okay. Witches make sure to never be seen flying and seldom soar too high. Ruthie Comfort sits on her lightning staff and watches the swallows easily achieve greater heights than her. The clouds are darkening, and if she wants to ascend even higher, there will be risks involved. She longs to follow the brave little birds, but longing can lead us places we shouldn't attempt to go, such as into those brooding clouds. Or we might weather the storm and break through it, only to find what lies beyond is disappointing. The grass is certainly not greener at all. This is like a very specific message for a lot of you. But where you feel like the grass is greener may not be the answer. Where you feel like you're leaving something behind may be a regret in the end. But like it said, something which no longer serves you is about to end. So maybe it's a thought process. Maybe it's a tower moment that needed to happen. That your beliefs in something is crumbling. Because, let me see, what's another card that the soul chart is trying to say? Expand your thinking, expand your knowledge, don't be afraid. The gift. Raven's wand. It feels like you're... Let's see the gift. As children, we long to grow up, while as adults, we sometimes ask ourselves where the magic of childhood vanished to. Okay? But we can have both, childlike wonder and adult wisdom. Gift from a young... So Sarah's gift from the young Grifflet is a beautiful feather. Let it remind you that although the years roll on, so too do the wonders. All you need to do is remember how you see them, just as we did as children. If you can appreciate the sound of rain tapping against glass, or be captivated by a bird song enough to stop whatever you're doing, then you reconnect with the magic of the ordinary. I see. It's time for you to be in the now and to understand that sometimes what we seek is wanting us to, and it's so interesting to me because I don't know what this call of longing is that you have, but maybe in the beginning it did say that she is comparing herself to the birds. Yeah, now I'm saying it. She's comparing herself to the other birds that have reached bigger heights than her. And she's like, I want to be there, so what do I have to leave behind? And it's like, you are in the life that you have now, and it's time for you to appreciate what's in front of you. It's time to appreciate life as it is. Like the birds that are chirping outside right now, like the rain that we've been having recently, or the people that you have in your life now. It's time for you to appreciate them, to appreciate the people that you have, instead of comparing yourself to other people's lives as to what they're doing, like saying, okay, getting your notebook out. This is what I have to do to have their life. This is what I have to get rid of. You're needing to encourage to think, have an open mind, to realize that you don't need to get rid of things, only accept yourself for who you are. It's very interesting. Accept yourself for who you are, what you have now, and allow things to fall as they keep going. You know, like the tower moments, the foundations that fall, but build them. Like, I feel like a battle of the ego or battle of the mind is at play here. What you think you want isn't what you actually want. The universe is giving you what you need right now. The conflicts that you need to work through, everything that is happening to you is working out in your favor. So the things that you think aren't working out for you is actually not meant for you, type of thing. And the gifts that you receive, the natural gifts from the universe, it's something to be appreciative of. The gift, it's like you're being granted something that you didn't expect, maybe. If you can appreciate the rain tapping against the glass or be captivated by birdsong enough to stop whatever you're doing, then you reconnect with the magic of the ordinary. Yeah, especially as children, how we have huge imaginations, we're able to connect more with our gifts, with who we are, and it's time for you to play. It's time for you to reconnect with that child safety that you have, instead of feeling like you are trying to hide that part of yourself. It's time to tap more into that childlike wonder, if anything. It's like, I'm getting the vision, especially you tapping into your unique self again, okay? I'm getting the vision of Peter Pan. I've gotten this before, but of the parents telling Wendy she has to grow up. And it's more so of you feeling like you have to grow up. You have to be a certain way. There's another movie too, but it's okay. And it's actually telling you that you don't have to. And it's time for you to realize that in order to move forward, you can also be an adult and get stuff done, but also being yourself is what's going to lead you through your right path, is what's going to lead you to your journey that you desire. Your highest potential is going to be through you taking action as an adult, but listening to what the child wants inwardly. God, I hope this is making sense. This is like driving me crazy, but you may be also driving yourself crazy with things that you have to do. I've seen the word commitments in this, and you may have a lot of commitments, things that you have to tend to. And it's hard to, it's hard to listen to what you want to do when you're being told what to do. And I think there's a lot of reclaiming your power through this. And I want to read this bottom of the deck. It said Raven's Wand. Okay. 33. Yeah, this is definitely meant for you. Raven's Wand. At the age of just 18, the responsibility of saving witchcraft fell on Colfinia Algara's shoulders. She has allies in the form of vulnerable Black Wand and a fierce Thunder Sprite, but the final decisions come down to her alone. We all want to be the best, but Colfinia's is reminding you that doing your best is more important. You might be making mistakes. You might make mistakes, but this is how the real world works. Accept that as long as you give your best, nobody can ask for more or expect perfection. Not friends, colleagues, family, or even the gods. So yeah, especially with this one, she's like doing her best right now because it's getting dark. It's going to be dangerous if she goes up there with the birds. So she has to accept that she's doing her best to what she's given to in her environment. So yeah, you need to really be easier on yourself. I'm getting like, yeah, my stomach. It's like your body is reacting to you being harsh to yourself and your environment. Yeah, you're definitely shedding old skin, especially with this. You're shedding old skin as to what you think you should be and turning into what you are naturally. So let's continue. For group number 4, the Soul Tribe. Messages from their Soul Tribe. They're saying, don't forget us. You know, Joan of Arc, wow. 37. That's beautiful. I'm keeping it at that. Okay. I'm going to read this one. 37 may be significant. Always look at the numbers to see if they mean something to you. So this is beautiful. Learn from those who inspire you. Role model, inspiration, aspiration, success, heroes. Joan of Arc became national heroine at the age of 18. 18 again. This came up before the age of 18, so something about you growing up, something about you being something by the time you're this age or that age, comparison, or maybe just like feeling like to be this person, this huge person. I don't know. Let's listen. When she led the French army to victory over the English at Orleans, her story inspired the French population during her life, and it has grown to mythic proportions today, making her one of the most legendary figures of all time. The legend of Joan of Arc is a great example of the power of heroine figures. By displaying strength, hope, and determination, she became an inspiration and role model to generations of people. By using the lives and success stories of others as an example, we too can be inspired to discover who we are and what we are capable of. Tell me your heroes, and I'll tell you how your life will end up. Warren Buffett. So yeah, maybe you do have inspirations that you look up to. It's time to look at those people and see yourself in them. You are the reflections of who you see in others. Yeah, whatever you get inspired by, you are that too. So I feel like by you looking at your heroes, I'm seeing, you know how like that little sun behind them, it shows their power, it shows their great strengths. It's like you look up to these people, you put them on a pedestal, but you can also be there as well. We're all humans, we are all one souls. I think your soul tribe is definitely coming through to tell you that we are all human beings at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, we are all just beings of light. We are all just souls on our own missions, you know, going to where we belong. So no one's higher or bigger than one another. If anything, we are all one. And it's like you're coming to the realization that we are all one. No one's higher than you. No one's living their best life as you. We all have issues. We all have problems. We just don't see that. We choose not to see that. Time to expand your thinking. Time to see the truth of the matter is that we are all human. We are all just trying our best to survive in the way that we see fit. Okay, so let's continue. For group number 4, what is their soul tribe going to tell them? You come from a huge line of very inspirational people, by the way, as well. Whether it be your grandfather or your grandmother. Anyways, your uniqueness is your strength. So what does group number 4 need to hear from their soul tribe? Okay, first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. There's some feelings that need to be coming through. Think it through. New moon in Gemini before you take action. Really honor what you feel and think it through. The blues, the aquamarines are standing out to me. I think the crystal aquamarine may be helpful for you. I don't know what it's for, but maybe I'll leave it if I remember to leave the meaning of aquamarine, the crystal. My voice is annoying. Honor your feelings. What else for group number 4? They need to hear from their soul tribe. Breathe through the tension and go deeper. 2 Scorpio cards. Wow. First quarter moon in Scorpio and the full moon in Scorpio. So breathe through the tension, as in, I know this is going to be hard. Let the fears dissolve. Yeah, something about fears holding you back from releasing these past versions or this past belief, limiting belief of your surroundings, of what you can make for yourself. Scorpios are about going deeper. Like not the shadow side of Scorpios. Scorpios are meant to see, they face their shadows. They come out on the other side stronger. And it's okay to have tension, but let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Cancer is really allowing you to honor your feelings that are washing over you, the fears that are coming up. Know that you've been through worse. Know that you could handle what's right in front of you, and you are meant to go through this so you can align with your path even more, even stronger, and be there for yourself. And when we have tension, release control. When we have tension, it's hard to breathe. It's hard to trust to breathe because we're like waiting for it to be over. But if we allow to breathe through the tension and sit in it, just be like, this happens, this is life, this is what happens as a human, then we can grow through that tension. Because when there is able to be tension instead of us covering it up, then we can talk through it, then we could feel through it, then we could understand where this came from, go deeper as to why you have this tension or why these feelings are coming up, and just to really journal about it, to question yourself, to allow yourself to understand why this is happening in your life right now. I hope that makes sense. Not be afraid to shine. Okay, so last but not least, let's do these cards. Yeah, really, I feel like this is very strong. Go deeper and breathe through the tension as these emotions come up. Really go and look at yourself hard in the mirror and understand to expand your thinking and let go of what no longer serves you so you can step into your uniqueness and your freedom of the mind and your environment, the environment that you set up for yourself. Or look up to who, instead of putting them on a pedestal, see yourself as someone who can be someone who creates the life that they want for themselves. It's like, for some reason, I feel like this reading is very deep, but at the same time, you got the least cards than all of the others, you know, and it's like I have trouble tapping into your energy because it's so expansive. Like your energy is expansive. You need to allow yourself to expand. It feels like you feel stuck, but all it takes is to look at yourself in the mirror and dive deeper. So if you're already doing that, then this is confirmation, but let's continue. Soul tribe messages for number 4. Yeah, financial constraints. Okay, what else? Number 4. Messages from their soul tribe. Ah! Okay, so this definitely wants to pop out. 33, door to romance. So I don't know if you're dealing with financial constraints, but door to romance is opening up for you. Journey, yeah, a journey through life, through what you want to create for yourself. I think that all of this is a journey to teach you how to love deeper. Door to romance, very interesting. Like the other groups didn't really have messages on that. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. That has to do with sacral, so very sensual. And blossoming abundance. Wow, yin and yang. Something's leveling out for you. Something's coming into fruition for you. There's a lot of 3s, by the way, in 22. Wow, 13, 33, and 3. So 13, 33, 333, 13. It just feels to me that your tribe is working with you to step through the gate, to step into this new life, and to trust that this is meant for you. So let's clarify these before I end. What's financial constraints? Messages from your soul tribe. Financial constraints. It is, wow, door to value. Dude, there's a lot of doors opening up for you. You are stepping into this energy. I don't know, 7th chakra, as you follow your intuition, as you follow what you need to do next. Financial constraints, literally to emptiness, to money. It's like, I don't think you realize your future is holding, like as you're looking at the small things that bother you, there's actually a way bigger picture that's waiting for you. Letting your fears dissolve, stepping into what you want, going deeper into healing is going to change your outside point of view of everything. Things are going to root here and they're going to be best for you. Your internal dialogue, your internal healing is going to change the world around you. It's very beautiful. What is door to romance? Ooh. The world, wow. So this is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. That is the crown chakra. So you are actually on the right path when it comes to your romantic life. It seems like you may be questioning this, and because it like wanted to come out like this, and they're asking you to really open your heart up to know that you are healing through this, that you are getting the downloads that you need to go forward in your romantic life, period. Like, don't think you're not on the right path, because you are. Everything is happening for a reason. Yeah, make sure to speak your mind. And the world card's at the bottom, so really know that this is bad cycles. Anything is coming to an end. Let me clarify the 7th chakra by Uriel. Yeah, look, see, carrying connection in the temple path. You are on the right path. Trust that this is meant for you. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, the 7th chakra is literally following your soul's calling, and that was door to romance. So whether you're in a relationship or not, door to personal healing and happiness, dude. You're meant for this. You're creating the life that you desire. Blossoming abundance, clarify that. You are not alone. Your family, your soul tribe, everything's working for you. Man holding a coin. See, you deserve what you desire, whether you be a man or a woman. The 4th chakra, through heart healing, this is coming up for you. The blossoming abundance, as you heal your heart and as you find balance within your life, the mind and the heart, you are able to create what you desire. The masculine energy is going after what they desire. It's something's changing for you. I forgot what this crystal is, but I just got it yesterday, and I don't know if you recognize it, but I'll leave it if I remember. I already forgot what I was going to say I was going to do earlier, but Yes, so as you heal your heart, everything's happening for you, babes. I couldn't be more excited for you. 3113, if you see that, that may be significant. But anyways, this is your message, your reading from your soul tribe. You are not alone. They are working for you in your favor to create the life that you want, to create the life that you desire. Don't focus on the little things. Basically, the message seems so complex, but it's so simple at the same time. Focus on the greater picture. Focus on what's working for you and heal what needs to be healed as it comes up. It's going to be okay. And I feel that strongly for you. So if this resonated, like and subscribe if this resonated. Like I said in the first group, that we are a tribe that is following their own path, that scared the shit out of me. So that is confirmation for sure. We are a group of people that, I'm so sorry if that scared you, that is unique. What is going on right now? Okay, we are a group of people that is unique and follows our own path, and stay safe, everybody. I'm sending love to whoever is going through it, but yeah, we're unique and we follow the beat of our own drum, and that's okay because we let the fears dissolve and we work through them, okay? We are meant to be unique. We are meant to stand out. We are meant to not be sorry for our authentic selves. And if people don't like that, then that's okay. It's not your job to change that, but it's your job to walk your own destined path. So yeah, I'm filming this on Easter, so I hope they're okay, but keep spreading love because that will always be the answer, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.